Hello, fellow traders. Nutty Bar Trading coming to you, and it is a Saturday, and we are finally getting the top 10 payout video done for Apex. It's been a while. I know I'm late, and I do apologize. It's just been a crazy month for me and just running behind. So, before we dive in, I do want to cover a couple things that I always get asked, it seems like. First thing a lot of people ask is, where do I get the names and why do I have the names? And I am nothing, there's nothing special here. These names are public information. They are on the Apex website. Anybody can see it. Um, I basically just take that data and I put it in Excel, and then I group it by name, by total, and it just makes it a lot easier to read, and it makes it a lot easier to actually see the group totals per month and all time to track and see, how much payouts, each person has gotten. So, yeah, that's that question. The other question I get asked a lot is people send me emails and they want to verify someone. Usually it goes something like this. Hey, XYZ, usually it's a content creator, someone on Instagram or someone on Facebook or someone on YouTube. And these people are making claims that, or it's someone on Discord. I've had quite a bit of that. There's separate Discord channels and people that are making claims that they've gotten big payouts from Apex, and they'll send me an email asking if I can verify that person and if they have gotten, if they actually have gotten that payout. And some of them, they are true and it's easy to verify. It's easy to find the name for the most part and you can verify it. That's great. But there's been quite a few instances where it's not true. The person making the claim is just flat out lying. And usually they're trying to sell a course or trying to sell you something. And so that's one of the reasons I started doing these videos. And usually these same people then make claims about having special relationships with Apex, and therefore their names are not included in this list, and they, all kinds of excuses. And let me just assure you, if they've received a payout, their name will be on here, no exceptions. I have verified that multiple times with Apex. There are no exceptions. If you've received a payout, you will be on here. So just, I can't make it any more clearer than that. Anyway, that's it. One more thing before we dive in. I'm going to upload, there is going to be a link to this spreadsheet in the description below, but I just want to say it's going to be linked to a Google Drive, and you're going to have to download the spreadsheet and then open it with Excel. You're not going to be able to open it with Google Docs. The file size is just too big. And depending what kind of computer you have, you might struggle even opening it with Excel. There's a ton of data in these files. I think we're close to 40,000 line items. And when I just doing the all-time list and updating that today, it caused my computer to crash 2 different times. So huge amount of data, starting to become a real headache to create this spreadsheet. I'm hoping I'm going to keep doing it for as long as I possibly can. But hopefully, I don't know. I feel like I should maybe compile the data better or group it together better. But right now, there's just so much information in one spreadsheet. So also, if you do like me doing these videos, hit the like button, subscribe. I do appreciate it. That would be a great way to show your support. So now let's dive in. So for the month of November, we obviously had an insane, I shouldn't say we, I don't know why I say we. Apex had an insane month. Apex was, they had 2 different payouts of over $1 million. They had a 500,000, a 400, a 300, a 200, insane amount for November. And Usually what that means is when someone is proven that they are consistently profitable, they will be given the option to move into a live account. And when they move into a live account, they will basically have a couple options. They can either take all of the money they made and move it into a live account, which I don't think a lot of people do, or they can take a portion of it and move it into a live account and then, trade for Apex. Now, I think that happens some, or they can just withdraw all of their money. So usually that's what is happening here. So when these big withdrawals hit, that is usually what's happening. Not always. We also see it toward the end of the year. Bigger withdrawals are made for tax purposes as well. So anyway, November, crazy month. Let's jump into December. So you can see December, it came back down to earth and quite a bit less big transactions, even though I will say, spoiler alert, the dollar amount that was paid out was still pretty impressive. It dropped a little bit, but I think it ended up being like 12 million or something. But let's just go through the top 10. Coming in number 10, Ashley from Florida at 52,400. Tom's, I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name. I'm terrible at pronouncing names and countries as well, I discovered in the last video. So I'm just going to refrain from saying too much. And anyway, number 9 came in at 52,500. And then we had Kay from California and Baron from New York and A from California as well. These three people were tied at number 8. And then we had number 7 at 64,000. That was Paula. And then we had Timothy from California at 66,000, coming in at number 6. Kevin from California, 74,000, coming in at number 5. And then we had Halliday from Florida coming in at number 4 with 80,000. And P from Massachusetts coming in at number 3 with 81,000. And then rounding out the top 2, we have Lucas at number 2 with 130,000. And then we have Amit rounding out and coming in at number 1 for December at 160,000. So congratulations, the top 10. This is a little bit more of a normal top 10 or what we're used to seeing. So again, just congratulations. And also just congratulations if you're on this list anywhere. That's awesome. You're doing something right. And I know a lot of people message and they use this top 10 list as motivation. So I think that's great. And I hope if your goal is to make it to the top 10, that's awesome. I wish you well. My goal is sometime to get on there too. That would be nice. I'm trying to keep my goals realistic though. So right now I'm just trying to focus on getting payouts and we won't get into that. Anyway, then we move to the per person all-time list. And for the first time, I think ever, actually no, we did have one change on this all-time list, but it stayed almost identical. No one new entered the top 10. We had one change. Amit was previously Amit was in the 7th place and he had the 160,000. So he now moved up to 6th place, and M from Nevada, he moved down to in 7th place. So I'm just going to quickly go through. Coming in at number 10, Ishan from Illinois at 349,000. Gabriel, Texas, coming in at number 9 at 511,000. Raphael from Illinois coming in at number 8 at 559,000. Then we got M from Nevada coming in at number 7 at 707,000. We have Amit coming in at number 6, 720,000. Then we have Lem from Virginia coming in at number 5 at 831,000. Then we have our previous champ for almost a year. And last month he got dethroned. Dethroned kind of in a big way. Could move from number 1 to all the way down to number 4 last month. but still very impressive. Over $1 million in withdrawal is Vince from Kansas. I think we all know who that is. Then we have D from Rhode Island. I really don't know who that is. Coming in at number 3, 1.1 million. Then we have J in California, coming in at number 2 at 1.2 million. I think most of you know who that is. And then we have L. I just call him L from across the pond, coming in at keeping the throne at number 1 with 1.3 million. And at least some of you know who he is if you've been in my chat. But congratulations again for those that held your spot. Congratulations for those that moved up. Obviously, scrolling down through this list, 100,000. There's a lot of people that are over 100,000, and it's really impressive. Really impressive. People are killing it. You love to see it. It's encouraging to me. I always really enjoy doing these videos, and it just gives me encouragement to know, okay, if they can do it, I can do it. That's what I tell myself. Now, sometimes that's harder to do than what you think, but obviously I know it's possible and I know it's real. And also just the fact that Apex, the amount of payouts they've made and consistency that they have is really good to see. If we go to the per month, let's review the per month for Apex. Last month at 15 million, which is just a crazy leap considering, basically they had steady growth here, 2, 3, 4, 5 million, 7 million, 8 million, and then from 8 million jumping up to 15 million, and now from 15 million to almost 13 million. So just crazy amounts, crazy dollar amounts getting paid out to traders. Congratulations again. And I could do a separate video on this, but I find it kind of interesting, I guess I should say. And I'm sure you guys have noticed there's a lot of the bigger content creators are dropping a certain prop firm, Top Step, and they're now promoting Apex. So I find that kind of interesting. Especially find it interesting for those that were partnered with Top Step, and for over a year they kept telling everyone how terrible Apex was and how terrible they were, and it's just, you heard all kinds of things, and now all of a sudden that same person is promoting Apex, and Apex didn't change any rules. Makes you wonder why, and makes you scratch your head a little bit. But it's pretty obvious Apex is the biggest prop firm out there. I would say the most reputable prop firm as well. The history of their payouts, if you make money, you can be assured that you will get paid out, because there are some prop firms out there that they will pay out the people that make 2,000-3,000, but the traders that actually make really good money, they won't pay them out. And that's really sad to see. And, if you're a trader looking to, and you really have a big potential in your trading where you can make $1 million, then it's a very simple decision to go with Apex. They have a history of paying out over $1 million. So you can be assured that you will get that money, that you will get paid out. And as for these prop firms, I think that is very important. Reputation, and there's a lot of prop firms that just start up. Are they able to pay out $1 million? Probably not. So anyway, my little spiel. Obviously, I've been using Apex for almost a year now, and I've always felt like they are the best prop firm. I still feel that way. Obviously, every prop firm has its pros and cons, but obviously with Apex being able to have 20 accounts is just really hard to compete with that. That is just what really sets them apart and really gives the trader an opportunity unlike any other prop firm that is out there. So anyway, that does it for this video. Again, I'll have this spreadsheet where you can download it, look at, scroll through, look at everything on your own. Again, hit the like button, sub button if you won't mind. I do appreciate it. And that's it. I will hopefully be on time with my January payouts next month. But stay tuned and we'll go from there. That's it. Have a great rest of your day and God bless.